Blue Boys Baseball Club is back, and we are excited to welcome you, wherever
Howdy.
you are, to watch along with us as we watch the Chicago Cubs take on the New York Mets in Flushing, Queens. Ian, how are we doing tonight, man?
Doing all right. Kind of a bummer of a weekend for baseball. Actually, it's just a bummer sports weekend for me across the board, Like Nuggets lost to the Lakers. That was not fun. Cubs drop every game to the Red Sox. I mean, boo, or 2 games to the Red Sox, right?
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
Yeah, it was rough. That 17-0 one felt like every game.
Dude, I was actually in Chicago on Saturday, and I'm so glad that it meant I wasn't able to pay attention to the game. I think I was out to dinner because it was a night game, right? As Nico starts things off. It was a night game, right?
Yeah.
So wait, really quick, this might be the Mets debut of their City Connect.
Their City Connects, yeah.
If this might be their first game. They should have done dark pants.
Yeah, theirs are okay. It feels like they're trying so hard to be the Yankees without actually being the Yankees.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit too close. It's a little bit too close.
Yeah,
I think I was
font is what's doing it to me, I think.
Yeah, it's just like very old-timey baseball.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Did they give a reason for the purple? Doesn't it have something to do with their subway, like the subway system or something like that?
I think so, yeah. I think that's what the reasoning was, but hey, there's only one City Connect uniform and jersey as far as I'm concerned now.
Yeah, the Rays have taken social media by storm today. I really like the Rays City Connects. I think their like launch video was excellent.
Yes, it was big time.
Paying homage to skating, the skate culture, in particular is cool to me. I remember Nico flies out to
yeah,
right.
Buddy worked.
He got that probably. I mean that they're calling those pitches that just barely clip the strike zone. Like you'll watch broadcasts and they'll say that, oh well, it clipped. So I don't know. I feel like from my perspective, majority of the ball has to be in the strike zone. That's how I've always thought.
Yeah, that's how I would want it to be called, but alas, here we are.
Yeah. Going back to the Rays City Connects though, I remember playing like one of the Tony Hawk games, and one of the like missions was skating the Tampa Am and like getting to the Tampa Am. So like that's been on my radar for probably, I mean, over maybe like 18 to 20 years. Like that game probably came out that long ago. And
yeah.
So it's cool. I mean, the skateboarding Ray, I mean, I don't want to break the news that's your news to break, but you may or may not have imbibed in some skating Rays today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. I stopped. I said, yes, I have no idea how often I will wear it, but I got a penny board. I got a skateboard. I've been known to cruise around on 4 wheels, and that's a good skating hat. It was nice. It was a nice little purchase. It's not a team I regularly support, but it'll be a fun hat to wear.
It's good. It's really good. Sorry, I'm finishing filling out my scorecard here.
No, you're good.
Yeah, and it's a trucker. You got a trucker too, which I think is
great.
Even cool. Like I think, like a trucker hat for a skate hat, especially for people skating in Tampa, that makes sense.
People skating in Denver need that too in life,
Do they with all the humidity up there?
No. No, it's just, we're closer to the sun, so it gets hot.
Oh, true.
It just gets a little warmer for us. What about you? How was your weekend? What's the haps?
Yeah, so Friday got together with the boys. Literally they've just always been the boys because it's 2 brothers And then one of our other buddies that I've known like my whole life. I met the brothers, Chris and Mike, when I was 3. And then Josh probably got into the picture when we were all like 5, like preschool, kindergarten. So you got to hang out with them Friday night. We watched the movie Ricky Stenicki. Have you seen?
I've seen the trailer for it. Is it excellent?
I think it's hysterical, dude. I think it's so funny. The premise is so great. John Cena is awesome, and I love Andrew Santino. So seeing Andrew Santino next to Zac Efron was kind of cool too.
Totally, yeah.
Severino with a nice first inning there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I like Santino too.
Chicago kid.
Yeah, and he just had he was just on what Bobby Altoff's little
Yeah,
podcast or
yeah.
something. And it's funny because like obviously the things he is saying to her are awful in any other context, but in the context of her podcast and her like little video series that she does, it is hilarious because when she is confronted with somebody who thinks really quick on their feet, you can tell she has no idea what to do.
Yeah.
She's just totally lost and flustered. So yeah, super interesting. But yeah, he's rad, and I like John Cena in pretty much everything he's ever been in. So
I don't know if I've like, because are you a WWE fan?
I'm not. No,
Okay.
I
I
got
don't
friends
know
that
if I've,
are. But
dude, like I follow a lot of people on Cubs Twitter who are also really big WWE friends. I think I want to say Tyler Edmond of Cubs on Tap is a big WWE guy.
interesting.
Um, I never got into it. My dad was like kind of into it, I think, before I was born. My
Okay.
grandpa was really into it, like in its really, really early days.
So like during the Iron Claw era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Wait, is that the movie? Is that the brothers?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's
I
pretty
gotta see
good.
that one.
It's really sad, gut wrenching, but yeah,
That's okay. Sometimes we all need a good cry.
we do. I like a good cry every so often. It's
I
it's
think it's
pretty
really
good.
good for the soul, man. Gotta let that out.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to cover
Oh man. I
tonight, but
yeah, I mean I guess the orchard is available for us and whatever we want to start. I think obvious one is something we talked about yesterday, like the injury bug again. What
yeah,
the heck, man?
yeah, and um, I think it's very interesting that Jordan Wicks is throwing harder and hits the IL with forearm inflammation. Was that what it was classified as?
Yeah, just forearm tightness or whatever he's calling it.
Yeah, forearm tightness. And man, when you hear that as a baseball fan, it's scary because
Yep.
what is forearm here, and that's
Yep. It's
right
your
up in here.
it's your ulnar tendon. Like that's,
Yeah.
I mean, so I have cubital tunnel syndrome, which is common in JMO. Just ouch. Little Brandon Nimmo action to get us going.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's so. I don't know. You've played enough baseball in your life. You probably have maybe this to a degree or a lesser degree, but like sometimes when you're sleeping, like these two fingers of mine will go numb and it'll wake me
Mm,
up.
mm.
So like repetitive arm moments. So cubital tunnel syndrome is when there's this, the nerve that eventually gives and requires Tommy John surgery. You know, that's what causes this. And
Yeah.
pitchers, I'm sure every pitcher in Major League Baseball has that. So yeah, I mean it does freak you out a little bit anytime you see something like that.
Yeah, I actually partially tore my UCL when
Oof.
I was in 8th grade. Um, I attribute it to the improper way of throwing a curveball. And I started throwing a curveball when I was like 11.
Whew.
And so I would throw it over the side like this and snap instead of throwing it over the front. And
Interesting.
yeah, and the winter between it first started bothering me like in 8th grade, and then I took the summer off, and at the end of the summer I just played some catch and my arm felt okay. But then winter lessons leading up to freshman baseball tryouts, my arm started bothering me again. And we got a second opinion because the first opinion said it was just tendonitis. And the second opinion confirmed a partial tear in the UCL. So at that point in time, like rest and rehab made sense. And knock on wood, but I haven't had issues since. I do get a little bit of like, it's almost like what I would imagine is like arthritis. Like
Yeah.
when the weather changes, like my elbow gets a little creaky. But
Absolutely, he is Jacob deGrom.
yeah, as my buddy Hirsch in the comments says, I'm literally Jacob deGrom.
He's
I could
certainly
have
more
been Hirsch,
available.
man. If not for being 5'10", I could have been Jacob deGrom.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly more available than Jacob deGrom, but
It's true. It's true. Get me out there, Cubbies.
absolutely.
Man, JV being back is tough.
Yeah.
That's really good for them.
I mean, outside of just that one that he left, Hang and Jamos had a decent little inning here.
I was talking. How did he get Lindor?
He fielded both of them himself and tossed them to
both one to threes.
Yeah.
Dude, I will say though, the purple accessories look pretty sick. Like Lindor's cleats looked really good.
Oh, did you see Morel's glove? With the pink
the smiley face glove, or does he have a new one?
He's got like a pink accent on it.
Ooh.
That's
You're like 5 seconds ahead of me. I'm excited to see what. If we'll get a close up on that. See, so McNeil, that was a P5. We're keeping score. A little shout out to Chicago brand Field Notes. Big fan of these guys. Not an ad. This is a limited edition one, but they typically look like, typically look like this.
I have a few of them. I have some of their Chicago flag ones left over.
Yeah.
From the Wilco drop that they did.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I've got an insane amount. I'm actually going to do, there's a Facebook group, and I'm going to give away like basically my whole collection. So I have favorites, and then I have a bunch of other ones that I'll probably never get to. And
nice.
Yeah, let somebody else enjoy them. And I'm going to actually, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, I'm going to ask people to make a donation I'll pick a handful, and then just post their receipt as proof, and then do a drawing.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, I was going to do something for Palestine, but in that group, while I think majority of people would agree with that, I didn't want to cause any conflict in a group that I'm not really super active in anymore.
Sure.
And I don't want it to be like a lot of the we don't have to get super into it. That's not really, but a lot of stuff is being perceived as Jewish hate, and I that makes me angry too, because that's not the case. There are a lot of Jewish people that are condemning what's happening.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can raise some money for mental health awareness.
I like it. We at work, we have a mental health day that we can take, and it has to be taken in May, which is pretty nice. I work for a pretty big company, and
yeah,
kind of giving them the look. Oh man, that was close. If Chris had just kind of run that off,
I know he was kind of jogging down the line there.
He probably could have made him a little more nervous.
He pulled up at the end, like not pulled up injured, but well, I guess maybe because Alonso had to dive kind of into the baseline, but
Yeah.
behind the bag. But all right,
Uh,
Bush is my dinger pick tonight. Somehow he fell to me at number 3. That's a hanging curve or a hanging slider right there, baby.
smoked it.
That should have been tanked.
I know.
He's been scuffling, man. He's
A
due.
little bit. Yeah, he's due to get into one. This would be a really great time to do so. Come on, boys.
That's not it, yeah.
Just gotta. Oh God.
I'm like really disappointed in Ian Happ right now too, and his lack of
Of everything right now.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, I mean, what do you think about the game-ending play last night?
I don't know, man. Hindsight is 2020. So
Yeah.
it's easy to sit there and say, well, definitely he was positioned poorly and wrong. Sure. But we can say that in the event of hindsight. In the situation where he's positioned exactly how he should be positioned, we're not having this conversation. Man, I don't know.
But see, the broadcast brought up last night that he was playing deep because O'Neill was at the plate.
Right, and that's fine.
But I guess runners first and third with nobody out, you want to play in.
Yeah, and if it goes over your head, it goes over your head.
Yeah.
There's so many other issues with Ian right now that it's hard to even rest on that being a micro. I mean, actually, no, maybe you highlight that as being a microcosm of what's going on with Ian to begin with right now. There's just so many other things. I could complain. I could at least file one complaint about him every game lately.
Yeah, I benched him. I benched him in fantasy, and he's not coming. He may not come off, honestly.
I mean, his average is 227 right now. OPS of 666. Maybe it's that OPS number.
Well, hey, one more poor at bat, and
it'll drop. Down. Yeah, it'll definitely drop.
Severino looking like vintage Luis Severino so far.
Yeah,
right now.
No
it's
kidding.
Good for the Cubs.
Yeah, he looks really good tonight. I don't know. I guess with Ian, it's man when we were doing our picks and predictions on dingers, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Scott. Someone was saying that this could be a bad year for Ian, and maybe, maybe not the Ian we want to see. And I was like, yeah. And I didn't want to believe it, and now I'm starting to buy in.
We finally give an extension to a homegrown guy, and even last year, I was kind of like, eesh, I don't know how great this extension is looking, because despite winning the Gold Glove, his metrics say that he should not have come close to winning a Gold Glove.
Right.
Yet somehow, there he was. I don't know what's going on at the plate. Like, I don't know. I haven't taken a close enough look at his swing decisions, but it feels like what he's falling into is not being aggressive enough. And I understand that a big part of his hang on, we want W's in New York, not their pizza.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That was on the Murphy's sign.
It's on the Murphy's marquee.
If you're not watching along. The Coca-Cola sign they made purple for tonight too. That's okay. That's kind of
cool.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, like, Coke had to sign off on that, right? Like, there's no way, 'cause if they
Totally,
just saw
yeah.
that and they didn't sign off on that, um, yeah, I don't know. I just think that Hap needs to be more aggressive at the plate. I think when we see him getting more aggressive early in counts, we see the production. I
Totally.
understand that getting on base is a big part of his game, but hang on, I wanna see what his
JMO with a
swing rate
nice little
is.
JMO with a nice little fly out to Nico there. Good job.
Folks, we score that as a P4. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty wild to see how much the offense is missing Belly and Seiya, even though
Well,
Belly like was not playing particularly well before he got injured. I think he had like, did he have a good game? Was he having a good game the game that he got injured, or maybe like the day before he had a home
I think the
run?
day before, um,
But that was also a game that like everybody had a good game.
yeah,
They put up a bunch
I
of runs that game.
you are right. Like it's crazy to see how much they are missed. And look, like Belly being good prior to that or not, he still isn't a person that you could sleep on in hopes
Yeah,
that he'll just scuttle himself. Because if you give him an opportunity to get hot, he'll take it willingly and freely. Um,
yeah,
so like it's Belly is one of those players who, even prior to his injury, before coming to Chicago, like he was a presence type of player where if you slept on him, he'd hurt you. And I mean, missing Seiya right now also is just, oh man, it's it
and the
is
fact that it's an oblique again.
yeah. And you and I kind of touched on this. We haven't talked about it, and we haven't talked about it on Dingers. I would be so curious to know, and I'm sure there's a way to find this out, but I'd be really interested to know what Seiya's injury history looked like in Japan before he came over.
Yes, yeah. Talk about that because we texted about it. It was your take.
Right.
Go into some detail on that.
So and what makes this interesting is this is common now for how many Japanese players in the modern era right now? Like um what Kodai Senga's been hurt. Um Shohei's been hurt more often than not in his career. You got Seiya struggling, and now I almost feel like
Um, who was Masataka? No. Who was the
wasn't
Yankees
it?
pitcher?
Oh, um,
He was the first one to have Tommy John.
yeah. Yoshida hasn't been hurt though, has he?
Masahiro Tanaka. Masahiro
Yeah,
Tanaka. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yoshida has not been hurt yet.
Right. So and what's interesting is this came up too the other day while I was watching the NBA playoffs. Also, is like the two best players in the league right now in the NBA are two chubby white European dudes. You have Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic. Now, what and this is a really long roundabout way to get to this point, but it's almost starting to seem like Americans have this really flawed perception of what fitness and peak athleticism looks like.
Mm,
Um, Jokic is very commonly the most conditioned player on the court. When the Nuggets are playing, it's funny to watch because fourth quarter rolls around and some players are gassed, but he's out there, kind of willingly just jogging and moving and still moving how he was moving at the beginning of the game. Ooh, almost got a hold of one.
just a little under it for Mervis.
Yeah. Um, but it does make me wonder that when Japanese players and I'd be interested to see what happens as we start to get more of an influx of Korean baseball players come over as well. Is the training and the nutrition here is notoriously bad compared to other countries. Like America is full of inflammatory foods and things that are just generically not healthy for us. So is it the combination of training and what, Americans think is important to do for fitness and athleticism, compounded with nutrition here and what athletes are eating? Is that contributing to the injuries that we're seeing from Japanese players and potentially more Korean baseball players as they come over? Like yeah, I mean, a lot of people made a big deal out of say, arriving to camp last year looking like a little meatball,
Yoked. Yeah.
and I was highly concerned.
Dude,
Immediately.
after Nico got hurt, when he was all pumped up, he
Right.
had an oblique strain too.
Yep.
It was like, I'm nervous. So I felt the same. Like, it was cool to see, but I was like, I feel like it's not going to end well. He's a little bit too tightly wound now.
Right. And it also goes back to, like, when you look at quarterbacks, for example, quarterbacks are not beef cakes. Like Brady Quinn is like the most Brady Quinn and Tim Tebow are the most off the top of my head examples that I could come up with where they were both yoked, just absolutely yoked. Both of them were terrible at their job.
Hey, Brady Quinn's a
However,
great commentator.
he's a fantastic college commentator, but outside of that, but I sit there and I look at the both of them and I'm like, okay, well, neither of them are particularly excellent at throwing the football. Meanwhile, the best quarterbacks that I've seen lately, you have Patrick Mahomes with a dad bod and Tom Brady, who is the most lanky, weird moving individual when he runs. Caleb's not particularly yoked. Justin wasn't. Ben Roethlisberger was a chubby dude, and it's like, I think there is a imperfect misunderstanding of what athleticism actually looks like depending on the sport. If you're a track runner, you obviously can't be Nikola Jokic, but yeah.
I think it's a really interesting theory, and one guy that I'd like to keep an eye on this season is Tyler O'Neill, who we just saw. He was injured, but it was a concussion, not a soft tissue injury. I know he has a history of soft tissue injuries, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the specifics, but I know that he's been. I think he was oft injured when he was with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So there's a guy who's, I mean, just like muscles coming out of his ears. And then, of course, you see the same thing. We've seen it year after year with Giancarlo Stanton. Just these super muscled up guys.
Right.
And yeah, I wonder. I really like that you bring up U.S. nutrition too, because it's something that I get hung up on, having gut issues myself. Like, that's something that I get hung up on all the time. I wonder if I would feel better if I lived in Europe, where they've outlawed a bunch of stuff. And I know you would hope that the nutritionists the teams are working with are keeping an eye on those things, and additives that players shouldn't be eating are kept out of their diets. But the nutritionists that they're working with aren't handpicking all of their meals. No. I'm sure some of them do have nutritionists that they work with for meal prep and making sure that everything they eat, 3 meals a day plus snacks and whatever, are all healthy. But I think it's interesting. And you talk about Justin Fields not being someone who's muscled up. I think Justin is big, but the difference there is he's kind of a bowling ball.
Like, he's lean though. Like, he's lean.
I mean, I was gonna say he's got a little bit of fat on him, and I think that's okay. maybe having a little bit of fat on you is the counterbalance, right?
Yeah, I mean, this one of the things that and look, I'm sure there's plenty of athletes that contribute to their diet and their nutrition very, very well. But I
Hmm.
don't see athletes bragging or talking about what Brady was doing
Hmm.
as far as his nutrition. Like, I mean, and he was psychotic about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, like just totally psychotic about it. And look what that did for his NFL career. It prolonged it, and he looked better in his 40s than he looked at any point in his career otherwise.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, like there's nutritionists for teams and players, and I'm sure they have, people that they hire and work with. But like you said, they're not controlling every meal, you
Yeah.
know,
Right.
and regardless of whatever they're eating, they're still purchasing that food here,
Hmm.
which doesn't follow the same regulations as, food in Japan. And, to your point, you're talking about having, having gut issues or struggling with that, like maybe living in Europe would be better for you. Like when we were in Ireland, some of the best food I ever had was like meat in Ireland. But that's
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward. We're going to France in May, and I'm really looking forward to eating there and seeing how I feel.
I could guarantee you're not going to have an upset stomach the entire time you're there.
Let's hope not, man. Let's hope
Because
not.
in Ireland, like, it's a lot of starch, a lot of meat, a lot of, carbs. Normally that would wreck me. I felt fine. I just felt
I've
full, but I
read
felt
anecdotal stories of people who came. Um, we've done a really good job of actually talking about the game here.
fine. Yeah,
Tion's got
well,
Nemo 3-2. Um,
I
uh,
mean,
but
he's
I think this is
pitching well.
topical. Yeah, I
Yeah, it
mean,
it is. It talks about the state of the team right now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you think about let's bring it back to that. You think about how much better this team would be doing. First of all, the bullpen if they had Julian Merriweather. Second of all, the bullpen if they had Justin Steele in the rotation.
Yeah.
Who else? Third of all, if Jameson Tyone had started the year in the rotation.
Yep.
I mean, like it just keeps going, and I understand too. Like it's important to point out that a lot of teams are dealing with injuries this year. Um, sorry,
And
I left my
Jamo's really settled down after that leadoff homer.
leadoff home. Yeah, only 30 pitches through 2 2/3 is
Yeah.
great too.
He's
And that's after a full count walk as well
yeah.
to Nimmo. So that tells you that the lineup is swinging against him and they're just not making contact. But
Hey, it looks great.
yeah, I think like oh my gosh, excuse me. Injuries left a lot on the have left a lot on the table
Right.
for the Cubs.
And
But
unfortunately, you can't predict that. Um,
you
you
can
know,
only stockpile depth, and as you and I have talked about, I think they could have done a better job in the rotation. Like, luckily, the rotation has held it together. Nice little flip from Noel there
nice
to get him out.
job. Man, that was a really efficient inning despite the
Yeah,
walk there for JMO. That was
yeah. Oh, I want to give a plug as we're hitting the commercial break. I think I talked about this on our last stream. My buddy that I did the merch for, Low Groves, I
yeah,
got the knob stickers in the mail today.
that looks
So
great. Oh,
I'm
that
really
looks
excited. I was
wonderful.
like, yeah, I'm really like I haven't seen them in person yet, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. And of course, my bat is in my car, so I haven't put it on yet, but. Yeah, I've never had a legit knob sticker on my bat, so
Until
I
tonight.
feel
Till tonight.
yeah, I feel pretty official up there. Did I tell you I got a 32-inch instead of a 33-inch?
You did. Yeah. I think you
Yeah,
said that on
yeah.
Dingers the other night.
Okay, that's right.
Or
Yeah,
Maybe
I
a
swung
couple
it
weeks
pretty
ago,
well.
yeah. Did
I
you?
swung it pretty well at practice last week. It felt really good. I'm not going to be able to make it to practice tomorrow night, but
It's all right.
kind of I've got like a dude, the front of my shoulder, like I can't. That kills right now. Like I pinched something.
You got a foam roller?
I've got like the chirp wheel.
Yeah.
I've got the chirp wheel.
You should do
So that's
that
rolled
for
out.
like 15 minutes. The more you can spend with your shoulders like this, because you, like probably me, are a victim of working at a computer all day.
Yep, hunched over.
So you're like
Do you know
this.
what's funny? I don't think it's from the computer. I think it's from I took a nap on Saturday, and yep, my grandparents
Dude.
the mattress at my grandparents' house is probably like twice my age. At least 10 years older than me. At least 10 years older than me. And Nico go, he won.
Yeah.
That was really funny. Also, last night watching the ESPN broadcast, every time they appealed down to first or third, it was so delayed. It was
Right.
so delayed.
I sent you a tweet.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
MBD. Homie at MBD Chicago on Twitter. If the Mets win this game wearing these uniforms, there is no God. I don't dislike the purple accent. I'm with you on that. The number font drives me up the wall.
It's off center on the back of Severino's jersey.
It is, and it's killing me. Speaking of which, the jerseys are gonna get fixed.
Yeah, I haven't read any of the articles about it yet. I've only seen the headlines. Did they go into any details?
Jeff wrote an article about it, but I didn't read it. I just saw the
Your boy
tweet about
Jeff?
it. Yeah. He wrote an article about it, but I didn't dive into it.
I screwed up my scoring. I used the position column as the first inning. That's okay.
Man,
That's okay.
little bit under both of the balls Nico's gotten hold of.
That almost makes it look like he's going back to that uppercut swing that he had to start the year, or like that we speculated was what was going on.
Did you see Justin? He's going to pitch with Iowa on Wednesday?
Yeah, I was listening to Fantasy Baseball Today earlier, and they said, "Oh yeah, he's coming back for a game on Wednesday."
Yeah,
and then they said that the hosts were like, "Yeah, that'll be it. He'll be back on the rotation after that." And I think that's true. It was a lower body injury.
Yeah,
he's been throwing. So I think it's just a tune-up, and then I expect him to come right back.
Oh, I think Talk could have beat that out if he hesitated after he made contact. That was he might have gotten that if he didn't hesitate. Yeah, so you got Steele coming back probably the next start, and then I guess Julian's going to throw on Friday.
That's very good news.
Which is excellent news.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to go back. I think we were talking on Dingers last week. Was that last week? I forget. I don't know.
We were both on last week, yeah.
So on last week's episode, then we had a guy in the comments saying, like Luke Little or Ben Brown to be the closer, and I think unfortunately Luke Little proved me right. He's not. I don't know if he's going to get there either. I think that people have really talked up Luke Little. Bullpen arms are volatile, man. I think that it's very difficult to predict how because their routine is so different than starters. It's not every 4 days or 5 days, whatever. and they get to do the same work in between to keep their arms healthy and their bodies right.
Nice
And there
walk
is a
there, Ian.
walk from Hap.
It's about all he's been good for lately. Severino's look good, but they've worked his pitch count a little bit tonight.
Yeah, 50 pitches through 3 2/3.
JMO's only in the 30s right now.
Oh, Morel, you got
Christopher, take a pitch, man.
Yeah, that's not good.
He's driving me off the wall. Yeah, he knows.
He knows it.
If he knows, why is he doing it?
Yeah. Yeah, you got someone throwing 95-mile-an-hour BBs up at you. You can come on.
I guess. Oh, that's annoying.
Do we have anybody in the comments right now? Sound off in the comments. Ask us some questions. I'm curious. I want to know how people feel coming off of the loss, the series loss in Boston. Thoughts on the bullpen. Here's a question. When Steele comes back, who is out of the rotation? Or has Ben Brown officially been taken out of the rotation?
I think he's out. Isn't he?
So right now it's Taillon, Assad, Wisniewski.
Well, it was Wicks.
So Wisniewski now.
Yeah.
This is rough. Like that shows how bad the rotation is right now. The health is right now.
IL 15, IL 15, IL 15. Oh my gosh. What a bad situation. I mean, as of right now, healthy starters in the rotation are Shota, Taillon, Assad.
Oh, Shota. Yeah.
Yeah, Shota. And then it's Wisniewski that's gonna start spot start for Jordan, which is fine. Man, I know he hasn't been totally stretched to this perspective. There's a squirrel like right outside the window. Sorry, he's like staring at me. Screw you, squirrel. There's a case for if you were really in a pinch, not that I'm hoping for that to be the situation, that Keegan could maybe spot start for you, but I get nervous.
No, who else is in the AAA rotation?
Dude, it's not good. Everything is bad right now.
Oh.
Nice job. Way to track that down, Michael. What, your starting rotation?
Thomas Pannone.
Get out of here.
I mean, hey, Julio Teheran. We could see Julio Teheran for sure.
If that happens, we're in some deep trouble. No. Okay.
I mean, just need someone to eat innings.
Yeah, that's the problem right now.
Riley Thompson started a couple games, but I'm guessing it was No, he went 4 innings in both.
Man, JMO, like
so easy out there.
JMO responded really well after that leadoff homer. It would be fantastic if the offense could figure something out.
Hey, that's my call, man. It's Riley Thompson. They're going to continue stretching out Riley Thompson. He started his last 2 games.
Okay.
4 innings, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts in the first one. 4 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts in the second one. So I don't expect much, but
yeah,
I was really bummed. I thought that they were I think that they were definitely trying to fast track Cole Franklin.
I thought so too. I read into that the same way. Yep.
into rotation depth this year, and now he's out with a forearm strain. And he's had Tommy John. I believe he had Tommy John a couple years ago.
Yeah. Yeah,
So that's very frustrating because I still think that guy has.
I guess like I
Big
think you're
upside,
right.
but
I think if we're looking at someone to just eat innings, you're looking at Julio or Riley. Just nice inning, JMO.
let's see if the
Again.
bats can wake up here.
Man, if this is the JMO we get all year,
It'd be very nice.
this
I
would
mean,
be
and it's worth pointing out, Lindor, despite his 198 average, he just started coming on last week. Like he just started getting
Yeah.
into the groove last week. I mean, the lineup doesn't look like much right now, but getting JD Martinez in there extends it a lot.
big time.
I think McNeil's been getting better. Tyrone Taylor, the dude, wherever he is, he just kind of hits. And Bader had a hot stretch too. So it's not the most intimidating lineup, but it's also, I would say it's like it probably fits into like the 15 to 20 range if you're looking at the entire league.
Yeah. Yeah, probably lower teens. Sam Olber on Twitter just kind of compounded on the same thing you and I did. Morel with horrendous swing decisions. Yeah.
I wonder how his swing rate has trended over the season. I don't know how to look that up, but I wonder if he's started swinging more.
Yeah, I wish he would swing less.
Versus it's funny because like we want Happ to swing more because he makes good swing decisions.
Right.
He also can hit the snot out of the ball. His max exit velocity this year and not last year, but 2 years ago, were like in the top 5% of active players. So, yeah, I would like Ian Happ to continue to swing. There's another hanger for Bush on the first pitch.
Just frozen with fear. I'd rather him take a hack at it and see where he goes. And of course, he swings it.
I mean, that fastball was kind of piped too.
It was, but still, like, what are your odds? What are you hitting here? Severinos look great all night. Oh, I didn't notice the bridge.
Fastball. Jeez,
man. I didn't notice the bridge decal on the hat. That's kind of.
Oh yeah, that's brutal.
I think it's kind of cool. It's purple.
I think it looks.
It's purple.
Kind of tacky.
Yeah, well, it can't be the Yankees. Not all of them.
It's the same kind of way that I feel about the Giants City Connects. Yeah, they've got that like gradient.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like the fog or whatever on the front of the hat, I think, on the crown. Not a fan.
Dansby.
Nope.
No. What is happening?
Hey, worth noting that the Cubs are being no hit through 4 2/3.
Yes, and we talk about it here. This is the instance in which we do talk about it. Man, brutal.
And you can't even say it was like a late night for them last night.
No. They've stayed on they've been on the same coast for
didn't have far to travel.
5-6 days. Oh, that's so frustrating to me. Come on.
I want Mervis to pop off so badly.
I do too, man. It's just not seeing it. Oh my gosh.
He didn't pop off, but he popped up.
Yeah.
But that's
no hit through 5.
Hey, what if on our 4th stream or whatever number we're on, The Cubs get no hit. How fun is that?
We retire.
Yeah, I think so.
That's when we retire. We just burn
I
it
think so.
down.
That viewership number in the top left hasn't changed in a minute either.
No. Oh my gosh, man. Getting no hit through 5 is a little brutal.
I just saw. Oh, hang on a second. Is Zach Short injured? Or did he get sent back down? DFA'd. Damn.
Awesome. Excellent news. Love it.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised,
I'm not surprised.
but it's a bummer. He had 9 at bats, 1 hit.
I do have a soft spot in my heart for a member of the Mets organization, though. Which sounds absurd, but
Wait, can I guess?
you can guess.
I'm not gonna know though.
You could guess the player probably pretty easily.
Okay.
It's not for a reason that I think you would guess, though. That makes it hard.
Are they on the Major League roster?
Yes.
Okay. Sean Manaea.
No.
Reed Garrett.
No.
Adam Ottavino.
No, though I do wish the Cubs would have signed him.
I was gonna say maybe because he was like the one ever good Rockies pitcher. I give up then. I don't want to keep naming names.
David Peterson.
What's the story there?
David Peterson went to my high school. So that's really it. But yeah, he went to my high school.
Well, you lied because he's not on the
he's on the
active roster.
he's on the 60-day IL.
What the heck?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
hurt.
there we go.
He
was about like he flashed some good stuff.
Yeah.
In 2022.
Yep.
3.83 ERA and 19 starts.
Had a rough year last year.
1.33 WHIP. 126 strikeouts and 105 2/3. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's actually quite an insane amount of major league players from my high school. When you think about like the percentage of players that make it. Man, JMO, not bad again. Still working through it a little bit, but
I mean, he's only given up 1 hit. No, 2 hits.
Two hits.
He had that JD Martinez hit as well.
Yeah.
Both in the first inning, but then he's settled in.
Looks great. 45 through 4 1/3.
Look at these cute batting gloves Harrison Bader has.
Oh my gosh. I forgot about Harrison.
Now that he's not on the Cardinals, I kind of like Harrison Bader.
No, I will hate him forever.
Well, he's like the one guy he's like the one Cardinals outfielder that hasn't left the Cardinals and become okay.
How do you feel about him now?
That would have been really bad if that went out. As I was saying all that.
As you were saying all those really nice things. I mean, they're getting contact on him, but it's not enough juice on him to get it out. Like he left one hanging for Nimmo, but every single one that has been hit since is just like.
As I was saying, though, he's like the one Cardinals outfielder that's left and hasn't just become a world beater.
Yeah. Morel certainly looks way more comfortable.
Man, this game is flying by, dude.
No. The offense just needs to wake up a little bit.
It's 5 innings, and we are 55 minutes into the game. Let's see. I was looking at JMO's exit velos against. Let's see. He's given up some hard contact. But let's see. Average exit velocity on all of his pitches is 80.5, which is not bad. Cutter and four-seamer are both above 90, though. So that's kind of high.
Yeah. Man, there are like an insane amount of active players. In Major League Baseball, whether it be the minors or that are from my high school. I went down a rabbit hole here.
I know you just sent me a shirt by your high school, but where'd you go to high school?
I went to Regis Jesuit High School here in Colorado.
Regis Jesuit. Shouts out Regis. Yeah. I don't think
all boys baseball or all boys Catholic school. Ty Black
had nothing.
Went to Regis too.
No distractions, no girls to distract them. So
nope.
That was my grandpa. My grandpa used to say to me, I think he was joking, but it always felt serious. My grandpa used to say to me, girls in baseball don't mix. And I wonder now if that's from like a movie or something that he stole it from. But I guess he told my uncle the same thing. Girls in baseball don't mix. There's your next song. There's your next baseball related song.
Yeah, I feel like he's riffing on maybe a little bit of Rocky Balboa there, where he's like, women weaken legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on,
yeah. I had a high school girlfriend. That's why I never became a professional baseball player.
You blew it, dude. You blew it.
Should have gone to an all-boys school.
Yeah.
Severino just tried to strut on a pitch that he thought was a called third strike, but was like 6 inches outside the zone.
So far outside.
Strut on that one, too. That's a foot down and away. 2 feet down and away, Sevy. I will say, though, like, I don't want him to be dominating the Cubs, but I am glad. I'm happy for Severino that it seems like he's kind of bouncing back.
Yeah. Man, Jan. I'm glad that Miguel has seen plenty of opportunities this year because Jan is slowing down.
Yeah, but I mean, Amaya's batting .214, and he's really cooled off.
Yeah. All right, PCA. Let's
It sounds like you said R.I.P. CA.
R.I.P. CA.
Yeah.
When he gets out, it'll be an R.I.P. CA. He did just bunt on the first pitch there. I guess I like the idea. See if his speed on the bags maybe ignites something.
Break up that no-no.
Yeah. Oh.
He's hustling.
Oh, man, barely. It's the right idea.
I can't wait to get the MLB app update with the siren emojis. No hitter watch.
I know.
Nico can break this up, though. That's an egregious call. Because Come on, Nico. He's on my fantasy team, and they're 1 for 10 right now, so I'd love to see a Nico hit.
I'd like to just see someone hit. I don't care if it's Nico. I don't care if it's
I need a Nico hit and a Talkman homer, and that'll make me a very happy man.
man, Mikey T, baby.
I love it, dude. Shit.
Ah. I didn't have no hit on my bingo card.
Mm-mm. I didn't even have a bingo card.
Yeah. I'm just going to start telling as many people as I can that we're getting no hit through 6 so that maybe that'll change. Spread the word, Jake. Spread the word.
Shoot a tweet out here. I'll say Cubs getting no hit through 6. Join us on our live stream.
Yeah, there you go. It's super exciting right now. T-Mac was hanging out with Bill Murray pregame.
Me too.
You were too?
Yeah.
How'd you get back so fast?
I can teleport.
That's impressive. A little bit of Nikolai Tesla abilities from the Prestige.
It's Nikola Tesla.
Nikola?
Yeah.
Tells you how much I care about that. Thought it was Nikolai. Nikola. Huh.
I think it's Nikola.
Nikola. That makes sense. Did you ever see that movie, The Prestige?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Hell yeah, that movie's amazing.
It's so good. It's so good. And then there's another one that came out around the same time that's similar, right? What was the other movie that came out? Movie.
Bowie is Tesla in The Prestige, though.
I know. What was the movie? What was the other movie like The Prestige?
Yeah, The Illusionist.
I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of, though, because I haven't seen that one.
With Ed Norton?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Oh. I feel like that one is very nearly like... Because what, Prestige came out in 2006, so did The Illusionist. Movies
I don't know.
Movies like The Prestige. What do people also search for? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at that, and I'm not getting the results I was hoping for.
Zodiac?
No, it wasn't Zodiac.
That was a great movie too.
Tyone, 16 of 19 on first pitch strikes. That's efficiency. That is the key to pitchers going deep in the game.
I had a inning in my road to the show where 10 strikes, man. 10 strikes. 3 outs, no balls. It was amazing.
Just one foul ball?
Just one foul ball. It was great. Also, I'm hitting like 740. I got called up to AAA. I'm in OKC right now. I got called up to AAA. I'm hitting like 747. I have a like 0.98 ERA. I'm still the 62nd ranked prospect in MLB. That's crap.
It's your overall. It's based on your overall.
Yeah, still.
Which takes forever to grow in Road to the Show. And I also think I have it like basically maxed out at like an 87 overall, which is so annoying. Like, it's annoying that you can't get to like
Did you see that little
99 overall without equipment.
Yeah. You see that little drop in there on Lindor? That
curveball?
Yeah.
Whew.
Whoa. Okay, is your broadcast like, is there like a weird like purple outline on some of the Mets players at times?
Yeah, it's the
tint.
The
off
ads.
the light.
It's the ads behind home plate.
Nice job. Sit down, Lindor. Sit down. Yeah, that Rays branding. There's a lot of purple today.
T-Max, she's showing off her phone case. That's a pretty cool phone case,
That's
actually.
a
I was thinking the
slick
same
phone
thing.
case.
And she's wearing purple, T-Mac. Come on, T-Mac.
That's like fuchsia.
I don't know. It's close enough to the purple. If the Cubs get no hit, I'm blaming it on T-Mac wearing Mets purple. I'm gonna bookmark that just in case, so I can blame T-Mac on Twitter tomorrow.
There you go.
Jeez, we'll take it.
Man, he looks great tonight.
Tyone rolling. This would be a really entertaining game to be at if you were a baseball fan.
Yeah, it would be.
If you like pitchers duels, at least.
I like pitchers duels, man.
I do, but not when my team is getting no hit.
Yeah, I'm baffled that they're getting just no hit at all. It's not like they haven't made contact with anything. It's just nothing's breaking. Also, this is our first stream since Caleb Williams has been a Chicago Bear.
Yes. I was wanted to get it. That was one of the things that I was going to say we can get to talking about.
We should.
Well, I didn't want to talk about it too early in, and we are now 6 innings in, or through 6 innings, which is crazy. We started this stream an hour and 5 minutes ago, basically, and we're through 6 innings.
And getting no hit.
And getting no hit. I'm so stoked, man. I am going into the office, as you and I talked about before the broadcast started. I now have to go into the office 5 days a week, starting Wednesday, and I believe Thursday or Friday I'm going to be wearing a Bears shirt into the office.
Absolutely. Do you work with a lot of?
I work in Milwaukee, like the office is in Milwaukee, so there are definitely a lot of Packers fans. And the one Bears fan that I know that used to work at the office has since moved back to Palatine, which is where he grew up. So,
well,
and as we say Palatine, here's the Palatine Pounder at the plate. Come on, talk.
Nice if he could get one. I think there's reason for optimism to be a Bears fan this season.
I think that's very safe to say.
Also, Rome Odunze as the pick.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah,
and it seems like he and Caleb are genuinely thrilled to be playing together. Which is awesome.
Was there footage of them throwing together before the draft? Like,
yeah, and Detroit. Yeah, no, they were hanging out with, I think, Keenan and DJ also.
That's crazy, dude.
Somehow they knew.
Well, okay, so I mean, this has been talked about a lot, and I honestly haven't listened to a lot of like the draft breakdown, but you wonder, like, did the Bears ask Caleb, who would you like us to take at 9?
Yeah.
And you've got to think, right? Because, like, if Talkman hit by pitch, okay, we'll take a base runner however we can get one right now. you've got to think like, hey, I don't know. I mean, do you agree? Like, do you agree with that narrative that they
Oof.
probably asked him?
Yes, I do. I think they were curious. And one of the reasons I think he had some input is, um, this is also a really huge testament to Caleb. I think to begin with, he his top receivers at USC didn't go. Oh yeah, advance that runner, Ian. Um,
Got a runner in scoring position for the
it's
first time
it's the
tonight,
little
baby.
things. It's the little things. Um, the his top receivers at USC, I think one got drafted really late and the other went completely undrafted this year.
Mm.
So that's a huge testament to Caleb. Um, where I realized like, oh, okay, maybe there is, you know, maybe there's more talent there than I think anyone might be giving him credit for. And I realize we're putting the cart before the horse, but also, he advancing the runner, but good lord, what the heck?
I don't
Oh,
even know how to score that.
I thought that was only our second out. That's how
Well,
bad
it
this
was, but
yeah.
talk was
Oh,
off the
talk
bat.
advanced. Oh my gosh.
How do I
Ah,
score that?
I eat my
Um,
microphone here. Um, that was awful.
L for double play.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that's
just
how
L
you'd
for
score it.
double play will score it.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I think it's pretty neat seeing it, but I do think the Bears did ask for some input. Like if there's one receiver that you could play with in the pros, who would it be?
Yeah,
They obviously have a rapport, just from their college days. It's not like they don't know each other.
yeah, for sure. Playing in the
They
same conference. Yeah,
Yeah, same conference, definitely have played against each other multiple times. Um, I think it's cool. I think it is exceptionally neat, kind of where we're at. And, it's and honestly, like, man, I was super hard on Eberflus starting the all last year, but I mean, everything I've seen about him this offseason has made me, I don't know, just a little more. I think
it's
maybe a
the
little more
beard, man.
lighthearted. He
It's
doesn't
the
look like a
beard.
freaking creep. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, his
Eh,
hair looks a little bit better.
yeah.
Beard.
So it's almost like he lightened up.
Yeah,
Like, loosen up, pal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I think Caleb definitely had some input. I would hope so. The team, I think, is finally doing something. Well, Justin is probably sitting in Pittsburgh going like, "What the hell, man? Like, why couldn't you do any of this for me?" Um,
yeah. They didn't line things up very well for
no, but the
Justin.
infrastructure just wasn't there to do it with to begin with. They were short on picks one year, they were short on draft capital another year, or on cap space another year.
Hmm.
And so I sit there and I'm like, yeah, I mean, just wrong place, wrong time.
Let's bring Khalil Mack back.
I mean, I'd be fine with that. I'm sure he'd love to finish his career. He didn't hate being here. He loved being here.
Bears fans love him.
Yeah.
I loved Mac.
The Chargers, man, what an abysmal franchise.
Ooh, ooh, give him that.
Getting school,
If
man.
if yeah, it's because Jan was set up outside, had
Yeah,
to
it's
come
just
back
getting
in for it.
squeezed a little
If
bit.
he were set up inside, that would have been a called third.
It's all right.
I wish I could swing a bat like JD Martinez.
Well, he has a hit tonight, so that makes sense.
Okay, they just showed really quick. They just showed a Nike like powder blue Rally House. Hang on, we got to look this up. We got to look this up really quick. Rally House, MLB. Show me the Cubs. I want to see that Nike shirt. I don't need it, but it's beautiful. Oh, that's kind of nice too. I've not seen that Big League Chew hat.
You don't get it.
Huh?
Your wife will hate it.
Oh, wait, this is the shirt. It's literally at the top. Nike Chicago Cubs light blue Cooperstown team logo short sleeve shirt. That's a mouthful. That is a beauty. McNeil.
I hate you, McNeil. You like that
He's
one?
like a scratch golfer, right? Isn't he like a crazy good golfer?
Yeah, he's a really good golfer. You should go look at the Mitchell and Ness shirt that is a new release. It's a little pocket tee
Ooh.
with that same logo on it. Little blue pocket tee with that same logo.
Okay. By newest. I like that that like plain Chicago Cubs like cream hoodie that they have too.
Mm,
Are you talking about the one without a pocket? No, that's not.
no.
This is great. This is great radio. We're making great radio right now.
For those watching, this is what Jake. This is an interview.
Oh, it's embroidered too.
Yeah.
Shoot.
This is what Jake and I's text messages to each other look like. Mostly just sweet wardrobe things that teams are releasing. And, you know, just cool things we find. JMO, though, 69 pitches. 70th pitch is a nice little fly out.
Ooh. 9 action. You know what I could go for right now is some ice cream.
Gosh, Dairy Queen.
If this game ends before 8 o'clock, I'm going to go get some ice cream.
Go to Dairy Queen.
No, man, I'm in Wisconsin. I'm not getting Dairy Queen.
Go to Dairy Queen.
I don't even think there's a Dairy Queen around here.
We don't have, well, that's not true. We have great ice cream here in Denver, which you will experience when you come and visit. There is a place called Little Man Ice Cream.
Little Man.
Yep. And they have a salted Oreo ice cream. And it is the greatest thing I've ever had.
That sounds very good.
Yeah. They also have like a lot of vegan stuff, which is pretty cool.
Nice play, Nico.
Nice.
That was not an easy play.
No.
Backtracking.
Come on, offense.
This is super fast, so.
Let's go, offense. Let's go.
All right, let's send out another tweet. Okay. Mitchell and Ness asking me if I want 10% off. Just no.
You always do. But
it's $1.
Cubs have been no hit through 7. Tell the world. Maybe the Cubs don't have. Maybe you don't have to see it tonight, everyone. You don't have to see it. My gosh, I cannot believe this. What a brutal, brutal hitting performance. Oh. Yeah, that pocket tee is slick, ain't it?
It's kind of big. The embroidery is kind of big.
It's
out of pocket. You know what I
fine.
mean?
Well, it's either that or you.
It's $55.
Yeah, I mean, a little crazy, but otherwise you're ordering a Nike shirt through Fanatics, and the logo is going to be.
I'll just order it from the Nike website, honestly. The thing is, though, like I gotta give MLB Shop Fanatics they do a lot of sales. So
Yeah, I guess I don't like how Nike is taking it in the pants right now for the uniform situation. Like that was a joint venture. That was a joint effort.
yeah.
Yeah. Man, Times Square looks real hopping.
Michael, pull the
Holy
goddamn
crap.
trigger, dude. He's had 3 very hittable pitches on the first pitch.
First pitch, yeah.
2 hanging sliders right over the middle of the plate. I mean, up, but right over the middle of the plate. And then a fastball right down the middle. God.
Pitching Ninja is telling everyone not to talk about it.
Tough, Rob. We're talking about it.
Too bad, Rob.
Nope. Every time I quote tweet this, we get like one more viewer.
Yeah, I've been sending it out to some people. Hey, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Jake and I are in distress right now because we're getting no hit.
Wow. I'm kind of surprised he didn't get that call. That was a sick pitch. He definitely buckled some knees there. Oh my gosh. Look at Bush's reaction. Whew. Oh God.
I know. He thought he was gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Michael.
Walk into the.
It'd be great if Michael got into one and broke up the no.
I would love that. The ding dong daddy could ride again.
But he's had 3 first pitches that have all gone for strikes that he should have swung at. And then he swings. All right, I'll take a walk.
Folks, we've got a base runner for the 3rd time tonight. 3rd time?
Yeah. With no outs.
No, yeah, 3rd time.
With no outs. That's a big deal, man.
BB Bush. Okay, one thing, as they're showing the upcoming schedule, when they show the Brewers logo, they don't put the ball in the glove.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know why.
Whew, Dansby, just full on George Washington cutting down the cherry tree hack.
Full on 667 OPS. I can't even
Oh my God, Dansby, he threw you that same pitch twice and you'd hacked at it the same way.
That's smart. That's smart pitching by Sevy. I can't even be upset that the Cubs signed Dansby instead of signing Seager the season before now because Seager's having a really rough start to the season.
Dismal right now. What in the heck, man? He is having.
It's not fun. I wonder if he's hurt.
I mean, maybe, but even with some kind of injury, if he's hurt, he's a detriment to the team.
His Savant page is trending upward. There it is. There it is, Dans.
Yeah, the no is done.
The no-hitter is over. If you joined us to jinx a no-hitter, thank you.
We talked about it enough.
Yeah, Sevy gets 7 no-hit innings. Great. Look, great pitching from him, but obviously we don't want to see the Cubs get no-hit.
No.
You got to think, they're pulling them.
Yeah, you have to. You keep him in to see if he can get the no-hitter, but definitely not.
Are they pulling them?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no.
Clip channel. That was
interesting.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. He's lucky Dansby kind of pulled his hands on that one a little bit. Dansby a little bit more into that. He might have been able to get Bush home.
They're leaving him in.
This is interesting.
Merv, make him pay. Oh, you see, he wanted that one.
Oh, that was
His
nice
reaction.
too. I mean, right idea, just a little late.
I think he's gonna lock in, man. I think
do too.
Mervis. I think he's gonna lock in.
I do too.
Oh God, but there's a hittable pitch. That's belt high, baby. He knows it.
He's
Here
seeing
comes off speed,
he's
though.
seeing it. He knows what he's supposed to swing at. Anything but a double play right now would be stellar.
Nope.
Ooh, nice. No.
Did he wore 22 last year, right?
I think so. I think he did.
Yeah, I think so. Come on, Merv. Damn.
Ooh,
Good change up.
it's okay.
Let's cute it off. And there's the double play you mentioned.
Oh,
He beat it. He beat it.
He beat it.
Did the run score?
Severino hurt now? Looks like he fell on his arm. Super weird. No, the run did not score.
Yeah, they're going to take him out now, but...
What happened here?
Did Mervis clip him?
Yeah, but
he didn't do a good job covering the bag.
Yeah, his arm was back. Oh. No wonder he got railed.
Oh, yeah. He was on the front of the bag.
I mean, you can't blame Mervis for that. He wasn't
No,
trying.
that's not Mervis's fault.
No. He wasn't trying to do this. Oh, you can see him you could see Mervis try to push his arm down actually to get him out of the way.
I can't believe they're leaving him in, dude.
Wait,
why are they leaving him in? Like, is their bullpen gassed? What the hell? I mean, they've got a really good bullpen, too.
Yeah, they do, but Nicky, it's your boy, dude. Little Nicky Mads.
I'm kind of cooling on my boy recently.
No, you can't cool on him.
I need my guy to hit some more damn line drives.
Now would be a great time to do so.
Nicky Sticks, let's go.
Nicky double bags. Let's do it, man. I'd take a Nicky double.
I think we all would.
Take a Nicky double here.
Yeah, Gomes. So he's pinch hitting for Gomes. Do you think he'll stay in at third and then Amaya comes in to catch?
Yeah, I do.
Which is really interesting because, I mean, get out. It's really interesting because Morel has been playing good defense, man.
Yeah, yes.
He's got, like, it seems like his internal clock has gotten better.
Yeah.
A couple low throws. I think there was a low throw that Bush couldn't pick, maybe on like Friday.
Yeah, I think it was Friday. Yeah.
But
that was like the only one of recent memory. Broken bat.
Beat it. There we go.
Yeah,
that's an RBI, Nicky.
Baby. Way to go. See, I told you can't cool on him. You were ready to give up on him.
I mean, that wasn't that wasn't that special.
Did it not
Splinters is
tie? Did it
back.
not tie the game?
God,
Did it? It tied the game.
played the game.
That's all we asked for. right?
Magical season, baby.
That is you. You do love Nicky double bags.
He just
Watching
Just
him
like,
run is
"Whoa," down the
funny.
line.
Yeah. It's definitely not a sprinter, that's for sure.
he's. I mean, he's not slow though.
No. But
I wonder if his sprint speed is up.
I could beat him in a foot race.
No, you could not.
Yes, I could.
His sprint speed is 26.7.
I could beat him in a foot race.
39th percentile.
I could beat him in a foot race.
I'd love to see that.
I cover more ground than he does.
Someone set it up. Let's get Dutch versus Madge.
Absolutely. Let's
The
put
Dutchman,
it
the Dutchman versus the Guido.
I challenge.
He is Italian, right? Like Madrigal's Italian.
Madrigal. Yeah, Madrigal. Madrigal. I challenge Nick Madrigal to a foot race.
Can we start calling PCA Pika?
I don't think so. Isn't his mom an actress?
Yeah. 8. What's her name? Like Ashley Crow or like Amanda Crow or something with an A, I believe.
All right, challenge. I tweeted it. Puppy, puppy, puppy.
Hello.
Puppy time. Hey, puppy.
Hello. What you doing? What you doing? Come say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. Say he's a little bashful. Come up here. Look up here. Easy, good boy.
This is how we get content. This is how we get viewers.
It's called the Blue Boys Baseball Club, but it's actually Blue Boys
Blue
Baseball
Boys.
Club.
Yeah.
He is blue. He is the blue boy.
We named it after the dog.
He's got peanut butter all over his. Sit, buddy. Can you sit?
Was he chewing a Kong?
No, I gave him sit. The peanut butter jar was empty. We gotta clean. You gotta clean up your scruff up there.
Oh, I bet he enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, he crushed it.
Mickey gets carrots in his dinner, in his food. And it's awesome, dude. Also, it's like
Blue does not like carrots.
Really? That's too bad because it's like a really helpful way to clean their teeth.
We get got some like dentist sticks kind of thing.
They called Whimsy?
No, they're these long like mint.
Oh, okay.
In the shape of an X. Oh, Moke's here.
Blue Bear.
That's one of the guys I was hanging out with on Friday. He's got a sweet boy named Stan. Also a golden.
Oh,
yeah. So, JMO, eight innings. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, Candace retiring.
Yeah, Candace Parker retired.
3-time WNBA. Yeah, that's a Hall of Famer right there.
Easily.
That's a Hall of Fame.
Nice. JMO. Super efficient.
Rolling. He's rolling.
Hi, Moke. I don't know you, but hello.
So his name is actually Mike, but the story behind it, we were, I don't know, I can't, Mike, if you're still listening, I can't remember if we were in high school or if like I was home maybe freshman year of college, and we went and got Panera Bread, and they asked for your name, and he said Mike, and we got the receipt back, and on the receipt it said Moke, and we would kind of joke about it from time to time, and then I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, we just started calling him Moke, and I mean, it's not all the time, but kinda stuck. So that's Moke.
Hi, Moke.
My best man at my wedding.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he's good company then. He's a good dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The best.
Anyone who you consider highly important. Oh.
Oh, Bush.
Oh my gosh.
That stinks, but is that an E5 or a hit? I
I
think that
mean,
might be a
Chris.
hit. No,
Yeah.
that's E5. That's E5.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm tough, man. I'm a tough official scorer.
I mean, Chris did everything in his power to make that right. And that throw was online.
Yep.
Bush should have had that.
Yep.
Oh.
Tyone's pulled. That kind of stinks.
Yeah. Bush.
You know what I'm going to do when this game is over?
You can have ice cream?
I'm going to go get a Culver's concrete mixer.
Culver's. Well, yeah. I didn't. Okay, so there's a Culver's right near you then.
Close enough. It's close enough. I wonder what the flavor of the day is today. Can you check?
I don't
It's
know.
different depending on the location.
Culver's is not nearly close enough to me to justify going to get one on a whim, but Culver's is the best.
That stinks, man. I mean, obviously, I've got two options.
What are your options? Culver's and what?
No, I mean, I've got two options within like a decent driving distance.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean? Unfortunately, this flavor isn't available. That's fine. Show me what the flavor of the day is.
Yeah, you don't care if it's available or not. You just want to know what
I'm
it
not.
is.
I didn't even look up a specific flavor. Okay, we are on Northport. What do we have today? Mint cookie. That's boring.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't want that.
Wait, there's one other one. I've gotten like dark chocolate before, and that's really good. Okay, this one's close, and this one's kind of close. What do we got? More mint cookie, chocolate volcano. That looks really good. But that's the furthest one away. So I don't know if we're going to get that. All right, who comes in relief here, do you think?
Lighter.
You think so?
Yeah.
As long as it's not Colton Brewer.
I hope lighter.
Oh, it could be Love Lady.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
be Love Lady
I
with
forgot
a lefty and then Lindor up.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it is
move was made.
lighter.
Ah!
Okay, you get a free Scoopy token.
I need you to ship me a concrete, please.
There may present an opportunity of working up. It'd be a long shot, but there may present a working opportunity that would allow me to maybe potentially meet Craig Culver someday. And if I meet him, I'm going to tell him that despite growing up in the Chicagoland area, Culver's is superior to Portillo's.
It is. I know it's blasphemy to say that, but it is.
It's really not, though. It's really not. I like, as soon as Portillo's started expanding, I feel like the quality went down. So like when I still go to like some of the locations back home, like in Crystal Lake or Schaumburg, I feel like it's still pretty good. But when I get it up here in Madison, it's not the same. Like the best thing about Portillo's, the little detail that I love is the buns that have those like kind of seeds on the top. Like I don't even know if they're seeds. I don't even know what it is. But like it gives the buns a little bit of texture.
Okay.
And they've gotten away from those, at least here in Madison.
So that's what does
Like
it for you, huh?
it just is like little things like that. I still love the beef, especially because there aren't really any places. Actually, there is a spot kind of down the street from me that has good Italian beef, but um, other than that, in Portillo's, there aren't really any beef spots in Madison.
I I judge like fast food or like fast casual by whether or not I feel like utter crap after consuming it.
Yeah,
And I never feel like crap after eating Culver's. It just doesn't ever happen.
that's kind of true, man. That's kind of true. Yeah, I can like almost always go for a Culver's burger.
Mhm. Yeah, like Culver's Burgers, oh, the bridge on the batting helmets is hideous. Uh,
I'm telling you, man, that bridge is a whack
on
detail.
the hat, it is hidden enough,
It's whack in both
but
cases.
that batting helmet is heinous. Oh, Mark. Oh, never mind, he's good. Um, come on.
What kind of cleats does he have? Are those Mizuno cleats?
No, those are New Balance. Oh, Mark Leiter?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got Mizunos.
those are kind of cool. They kind of look like Jordan 10s.
Almost.
Dude, I was pretty close to getting a pair of Jordans the other day. Between dinner and the show on Saturday, we had a bunch of time, so we just kind of did some shopping up and down State Street, and not a ton of options, but there was like a JD's Sports or something like that,
Yeah.
and they had fair ball. All right, 3 unassisted. Let's go.
Nice.
He bobbled it, but he made the play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I mean, it was hit wicked weird.
Yeah.
I
Um,
wait,
I almost
what
bought
Jordan?
the ones that just dropped that are like crimson, I think is the colorway,
Oh,
crimson and
yeah.
white.
Yeah. Those are nice.
And yeah, and like the fact that they were in stock and I could have tried them on, but I just keep if I'm gonna get shoes right now, it's going to be new PF Flyers. Because I like they're so versatile, just a white pair of PF high
Yeah.
tops, the center high.
I have never been a fan of them. I love, the new Converse Chuck 70s, though.
Hmm. Let's
They are
see.
so comfortable, which sounds insane. They're just
No, no,
incredible.
no. I know Nike put a lot of money into
Yeah.
yeah, let me see.
The canvas is thicker, and there's actual cushioning in the
Mhm.
sole.
Mhm. Hmm. Gosh, they've got a bunch. Just give me canvas. So right now what I've been wearing are um nothing new, which are like made out of recycled plastic and just like recycled sneaker material.
Oh, interesting.
And I've had them for a few years, but they've always been like a little bit tight. And as my feet have kind of been flattening out, they just don't really fit well anymore.
They took the design straight from the Kill Shot 2s that Nike has.
What the nothing new?
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't even seen any of their new. Let's see.
just on their
I will
webpage.
say this about the Chuck 70. I love the patch.
Yeah. Oh, the
The
patch,
patch looks really high quality.
it's sewn on.
Yeah.
It's not just like some hot pressed.
But see, here's the thing. The red foxing or the red stripe is I want totally neutral. That's why I like the PFs. They're just black and white.
The red foxing.
The red stripe around the top of the fencing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're looking at white ones.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god,
mean,
they are kill shots. Wow.
I
That's
told you.
hilarious. Oh my god.
You could do oh, Nico got rung up. He doesn't like it.
All right, Nico, thanks for giving me a fat O for today. That
I
was
mean,
outside.
I get why he doesn't like it, but it clipped. As JD and Boog would say, it did clip the strike zone. So you could do a custom Chuck
For
70.
what, like $120?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I could get a pair of PS for like $70.
And then you'd run like Benny the Jet, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You're too old to run like Benny the Jet.
Don't say that, man. I'm going to run forever. There we go. Talk. That's
Yeah,
a double,
talk.
baby. Two-bagger. Stay hot, Mike.
Love that.
Mike Botman. I'm trying to find something. Trying to find some nickname for him.
Talk of the town, man. It's talk of the town.
No. I want to make up a new one.
It's just
Mike Walkman was already made up.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
But I mean, it fits him.
It's fine. I still don't like it. It may fit him, but I don't have to like it.
I like it's too much of a stretch, Botman.
Yeah.
Ian was
Come on,
that.
Ian.
That was a funny conversation that I think Boog and JD had on a podcast on a broadcast one game. They talked about, I think this might have even been last week. They talked about saying that a guy was on one when they fouled it straight back, and they were like, "Was he really on one? Was he really on it?" Because he was underneath it.
I think I missed that. I don't remember that.
Maybe it was on the radio. I know it was on a Cubs broadcast that I heard it recently being talked about.
Also, I got a serious question.
Ian,
are you a Zaidman hater?
So you know what? He was broadcasting last week, Friday, when I was driving home. Is Pat sick? Do we know why Pat? Did he just not make this trip?
I don't know. I feel like Pat takes days off whenever he wants to now.
He should.
He should.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should absolutely be allowed to.
I think that Zaidman gets a bad rep.
I do too. He doesn't bother me as much as everyone else, apparently.
I really do think he has a great voice for broadcasting. It just is so different from Pat's that it's difficult to.
Whoa.
Do they call it?
Hey.
He might have swung at that too.
No,
he held the bat back, but damn.
Oh, that's
a gift, Chris.
Yeah. Don't blow it, Chris.
No, it's funny that you brought that up because I was just thinking about that on Friday listening to the radio broadcast. I don't think Zach's as bad as people make him out to be.
No.
I wonder if it has something to do with like his laughing in the background, which I think is I think it's great. But I wonder if people have a tough time taking him seriously because of that.
Yeah, but like that's personality. Like no two person's personality is going to be the same. Like he and Pat aren't going to act the same way on broadcasts ever. Oh my gosh.
Oh baby, let's go, Morel. Oh my god. Oh, Pete loves that. Oh my god.
Yeah. There it is, Morel.
Holy moly.
See, when you take some pitches, you get thrown things that matter.
Wow. Did he need that? Did the Cubs need that? Let's go, Memo. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. 2-run bomb. That was a bomb.
Yeah, was that second deck?
I think so. Replay? think it was
looked like it.
108 off the bat.
I mean,
Oh man, that was crushed, dude.
Was that second deck?
Was second deck.
Yeah. No.
No.
It
It just
dropped.
missed it.
Oh.
It just missed it. Wow.
It looked like immediately it was going to be second deck.
Wow. Man, off of Edwin Diaz, too. That is huge, dude. We got Tommy Trumpet or whatever. Tony Trumpet or Timmy Trumpet or Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy Turner. I can do this annoying thing. I think everybody can do it, but I don't know if everybody like my grandpa always did it growing up, but I can go like just off the side of the mouth. And my grandpa always does
I can't do it as well. No.
He goes,
oh, I like that.
Ooh, almost clipped Bush with a 99.
Bush, if you want to just like hit another one off of him, that'd be slick.
That'd be sick.
See, but we were talking about that with Morel, right? Like as this game started too, like he was just bad swing decisions and he worked Diaz to a full count there. Like,
was it a full count? I didn't even pay.
I think it was.
Pay attention to that.
It was either 2-2 or 3-2, but I think it was full. But
go back. Okay, so
yeah,
3-1. Nope, 3-1 pitch, which is even more like that's even better. It should have been a 2-2 because that one pitch should have been a strike. But
yeah. He knew it was gone. He was thrilled. Tachman.
Wow.
Man, what a turn of events there. See, and that's the kind of outing you need from a starter, too, to just keep you in it until your offense wakes up.
Yeah. I mean, my God, what a game by Taillon. Like,
yeah.
This is going to be like the Benny's toast of the game. At the end of the game, they're going to be like, "Who are you going to give it to?" And JD and Ron on the respective broadcasts will say, "Well, partner, it's a tough call. There are two guys you could give it to. I think it's got to be Taillon.
It's Taillon. Like the offense should have woken up sooner during his start. The fact that it woke up when it did and put the runs on the board when it did is fine. But this team has been plagued by over excessive use of their pen, and to get 7 1/3 out of JMO tonight. Yeah, 7 1/3, right?
Yeah. Only one strikeout is interesting. I want to see. We got Neris coming in, which is what I expected. Let's see. Taillon only 3 swinging strikes. That's pretty rough.
It's rough, but at the same time, like, I mean, you take them how you get them. Like, not every game is going to be that way. And
let's see. Average exit velo 82.1. That's You suppress hard contact, put the ball in play, like whatever.
Yeah.
If you can limit damage, strikeouts are hot, but
strikeouts are hot. Weak contact is just as hot to me. Like, and we had talked about it.
He has his face.
We talked about it in the we talked about it a little bit earlier too. Like his, like the hits that they were getting on him that seemed like they were going to go, they died so quick. Just in the outfield. Like they were easy to track. None of them really were that threatening for any of the outfielders.
I need a close up on Morel's glove.
It's pink.
I showed it. Yeah, but he's got like, it looks like he's got like emojis or something all over the outside. Nice pitch, Hector.
Yeah, it was slick.
This would be huge if Hector like really locks in here. Like this is a game he locks in. That'd be excellent.
I like Hector. He looks like someone I would hang out with. He just looks like a nice guy.
Hey Hector, you wanna hang out, smoke some weed, and play video games? Yeah.
Jake
Yeah.
and I will take you to Culver's.
He would love some Culver's, man.
He
I bet
would.
he loves Culver's.
Dude, of course he does. Smuggling hams too. Look at that.
He is, baby. Look at that. Look at those glutes.
Yeah, I want to hang out with Hector. I'm gonna make that a mission.
Hanging with Hector.
Hanging with Hector. That's the way to do it.
My mission is to get a former Cubs player on one of these streams. Just for part of the game. Like how they have like Jed in the booth for like a third or like a half inning or something like that.
This at bat should already be over. He got robbed on a strike call that was down in the zone.
Come on, don't lose him, Heck. Okay, do you think it's Neris? I've always heard it Neris, but I've also heard Neris recently.
Yeah, I've always heard Neris. I would guess it's Neris.
There's no accent over the I, so I'm guessing it's
right.
just Neris.
I wonder though.
Well, he lost him.
Yep.
With JD Martinez coming up, that's not a great. Hey, former teammates. Probably.
Man, he's getting squeezed real hard right now. On the zone. He clipped the outside there.
But he missed the setup spot. That's
missed
why,
the setup spot, but I mean, there shouldn't even be a runner on first. Like,
yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Ian, you were playing the right distance away from that one. Good job. We can give him crap for that now.
Dansby could have gotten that one. Dansby should have been there.
And 7 1/3, 4 hits. Way to go. Only on 78 too. I feel like he could have finished that 7th or that 8th.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
JMO's
hey,
kind
of got a very nice 0.69 ERA.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We love it. I can't wait for this Culver's now. That's all I can think about. Let's finish it off, Hector. I need a mixer.
Yeah, that I was right. The 0-2 to 4-2 and the 0-2 was a strike. Yep. I was right. Freaking knew it.
That inside pitch, that inside fastball?
No. On the first at bat.
Yeah, to Alonso.
Yeah.
Nice. It's nasty.
That was good.
And McNeil just shaking his head. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to throw some pitches like that this year.
Okay. Come on, Hector. Buckle down, man.
Yeah, no swing.
I think Jamal Murray is going to be out for the Nuggets tonight.
What happened? I haven't watched any of the games.
Tweaked his calf. I mean, they're still up 3-1 on the Lakers right now, but
it's all right, Jamal. I tweaked my calf too. I woke up this morning and I had some tightness, and I couldn't pinpoint where it was in the soft tissue. I just felt it.
Yeah, but you're not pivoting like he is.
What?
You're not pivoting. The guy get some dirt in his eye?
No, but I did do a 45-minute Peloton ride.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I couldn't go to the gym because it's push pull day, but because of whatever the hell is going on with my shoulder, I was like, yeah, I laid in bed and like tried to do, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put up any weight. So
Amaya got some dirt in his eye.
rub
Cue
some
that.
dirt in it.
Yeah, cue that Peter Parker quote that is so often used. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. From Spider-Man 3.
I don't know that quote.
Oh my gosh. Watch a Marvel movie for once in your life.
I've seen all of them.
That's Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, man.
Yeah, I was like 11 years old when that came out, probably, and that's the last time I watched it.
Wait, how old are you? 30?
Yeah, I'm ballparking, but that probably came out in 06.
07.
Okay, so I was 13, 14.
I was in college.
There's shit talking Alonzo. Oh, that's funny.
Hector.
Don't let that get to you, man.
Hector.
That run doesn't matter, Hector. Focus on the batter.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. You cannot show them that they're getting to you, especially not fucking Pete Alonso.
I like Tommy. I wonder if and when he will get an opportunity.
Man, for the Cubs' sake, I hope it's a while.
I hope it takes a while, but
I'm glad that they held him. I'm glad that with Craig coming on that they kept him.
it shows a lot of what he's thought of too, as as a pitching coach in other league circles that aren't just the Cubs. Like he's clearly, obviously well respected as a coach.
Yeah, and I can't say I'm surprised by that reputation.
No,
either.
not at all. No, it's just I'm with you. I hope it takes a while. I just don't think it will. Like I think there will be an opportunity that he gets presented sooner than later, and I'll hate it, but oh, come on, Hector, find the zone, man. Look at this chubby boy.
Big beefy baseball boy.
Hector.
Hang on. Don't show me the name. I know this guy's name. Oh, is it Luis Guillorme?
Stewart.
Oh, DJ Stewart.
Yeah.
Neris is gonna piss this game away.
Yeah, he is. Just absolutely fell apart.
Dude, this guy is such a ham. Oh my god, he's so fucking thick.
That is called smuggling hams, dude.
He's smuggling a ham
and
in every crevice of his body.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Smee from Hook.
Oh, he totally does. He totally does.
Looks like Smee. I don't know why he's so upset with that call. That was in the zone and it was framed well.
Ooh.
He looks like Smee, dude. Got him.
Thank God.
Go back to your pirate ship. They got a cheeseburger in the dugout for you, buddy.
Oh man, that sounds pretty good too. You would think I didn't have dinner, but I had a really good dinner.
I haven't eaten yet. It's getting late for me.
Where am I on this card here? Brett Beatty.
Yeah.
I just traded him in Dynasty for Garrett Crochet.
There you go, Hector. Don't be afraid of this dude.
He's gonna trust his stuff, as they say.
Things are bleak in the Rockies camp right now, dude.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say on the south side.
Well, yeah. I don't know who's worse, the White Sox or the Rockies.
Dude, the White Sox are worse than every team in the league right
Are
now.
we sure? It's
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
the Rockies just got swept by the Astros in Mexico City.
The Astros are still the Astros, despite what the record
Yeah.
says.
They're not playing well right now, though.
What are you talking about? They just swept the Rockies.
Rockies are calling up their one of their top prospects.
Yeah, what's the outfielder?
Beck, yeah.
Yeah, is it Jordan Beck or
Yeah,
Tristan? Yeah.
I think it's Jordan. Yeah. I can't wait for him to be traded to the Yankees in 5 years.
You know, I thought that Eliuris Montero was going to be so good, and he just is not good.
No, he's not.
Because in like MLB The Show like 19 maybe, he was the Cardinals affinity like gold prospect. And I must have raked with him because he left an impression. And then the Pirates had O'Neal Cruz that year as the gold prospect card. I can't remember who the Cubs had.
2019, I can't even think back that far in that
It was
game.
like 2018 or 19, and for whatever reason, like maybe that was the first year that they had like prospect cards. I'm behind, but I take it we won. Was it a K? Let's
It is
see.
a K.
Neris, 1-2, swinging. Sit down, Beatty.
Sing
Cubs
the
win.
song. Fly the Dubs. Sing the song. Go Cubs, go.
Baseball season's underway.
Do it in a trumpet. You know, since Edwin blew the save. Yeah. Man.
All right, guys. Send out the W tweet live on air.
Do it. That's my favorite tweet on Twitter, by the way.
I'm so glad. That makes me so happy.
Every time I see it, I love it. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, we're on a good W tweet track right now.
Huh. Well, that was awesome. Little come from behind win.
Yeah, that was our first big moment on the stream, I think. We almost witnessed a no-hitter, and then we saw a Morel game-winning bomb off of arguably the best reliever in baseball. So
yep.
That was pretty sick.
I'll take it.
That was pretty sick. We got to figure out, for anybody still watching, Ian and I will figure out our May watch schedule. It might be a little bit lighter since I will be out of town.
But tune in when you can.
Tune in when we're on here. We appreciate our 3 comments.
And hey, you know, 116 people scrolled across the screen tonight, so that's
116 on the impressions. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, everyone.
I'm gonna go get my concrete mixer.
You do it.
Ian's gonna go have dinner probably.
I'm gonna have dinner. That's what I'm gonna have dinner and go Cubbies.
And let's sweep the Mets.